I think we should.
Movie pack.
Well, we should.
Good idea.
It takes a lot less time than a fucking show. What? No. It says players 4 to 29. God damn it. Let's try something else. Which, by the way, I am currently streaming, and I believe I found out what my issue was with my audio. Yesterday, when I adjusted my audio to be a little bit higher, I pressed circle instead of X. So I essentially canceled out of the changes that I made. So yeah, I don't know. It might be a thing now.
Well,
we'll have to find out.
You sound good right now.
Yes, I do. Great. That's very nice of you to mention it. I think I sound wonderful. All right, let's try this one. Yeah, a little bit. I got a compliment on that IRL today. It's always nice. Because don't get me wrong, I sound a lot better through a microphone because I've learned how to use the microphone to where it makes me sound considerably better than what I actually sound like IRL.
What do you sound like IRL?
Oh, you don't want to know. Very squeaky.
Squeaky teenager from The Simpsons?
Yeah, I've barely hit puberty yet.
Hello, mister.
See, I can't even do that.
Streaming on the internet, talking about things.
Oh, God. That would indeed murder my voice. Let's see here. Why are all these people joining? I don't like you. Go away.
You're all they have, Travis.
I think so, but you know what? Y'all gonna get booted. Austin, you look like a fine young gentleman, but you got kicked, motherfucker.
Probably a fine young cannibal.
Probably so. Whatever happened to them? They did.
Well, they went crazy.
No. Well, that's kind of what happens.
Don't laugh at that.
I'm fine with that. Well, let's see here. If once we get this thing started up, we can talk about some movies and such.
You mean like, are we doing it right now? Are we talking on the internet?
We're currently talking on the internet. I was just going to wait until this thing actually started so I could deceive you and make you pay attention to things other than what you're playing so I can win.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to talk about movies now. Okay. Do you like The Hateful Eight?
You got an invite, by the way. I do like The Hateful Eight. I would say currently, without watching about 4 movies that I plan on watching before making a determination, it is in my top 3 movies from 2015.
Very nice. If you like The Hateful Eight,
yes,
you would like Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Oh,
it's legitimately a suspense thriller in the vein of Alfred Hitchcock in the first half of the movie. Second half, it kind of loses that, but you know, whatever.
I about said something spoilery about Hateful Eight, which who gives a fuck? Nobody's watching us right now.
Yeah, hey, let's just
spoiler
say, hey,
warning. Hey, if you haven't seen
warnings.
Hateful Eight and you're going to see Hateful Eight, you should. I think Mr. Womack will agree with me on that. That this is a movie you should watch.
It's definitely worth the watch, especially in the 70mm.
Yeah, I missed my
very nice
opportunity on that, and I'm a little bit upset about it.
I was like hanging out, and then you heard the machine warm up in the background, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Did you get the whole preamble and everything like that, and the orchestra and the?
So good.
Yeah.
So good. It was so nice. It adds such a depth of field.
The music was amazing, so I can only imagine.
Oh my god!
It's
what
his.
The fuck?
It's his best soundtrack.
He's like 500 years old now, right? What's his?
Who? The guy who did the music. Yeah.
The score.
Probably.
It's so good.
Yeah, I mean.
I want that score.
Yeah, I don't know if I've even seen the soundtrack yet. Why is the road on fire?
I don't know. What'd you do?
Not yet. Oh, I forgot to put it in GTA mode, so I can't shoot you in the face. Fuck.
That's good.
But that's part of my strategy, though.
With honor.
Nah, that's no fun.
I don't understand. Oh, okay.
Now, I'll go ahead and say, then this isn't even spoilery, the best part about the movie, in my opinion, Samuel Jackson's monologue was so good. Right before.
Talking about the one who reveals the thing that he did to the guy.
The guy's son? Yep. Oh,
you know what?
I got chills.
Yes.
It was just
Yes.
it
By
was
virtue of acting and
yeah.
yes, but you know what? No, it is good.
It was the
made
most
me-
Samuel Jackson's been in quite a while.
I
mean,
wanted to like the character so fucking much.
you're not supposed to like the characters.
I know you're not.
They're miserable people.
I know. I know. I am lamenting the fact that I am wrong for wanting to have liked him.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, Tarantino's gone on record that you're not supposed to like anybody in this movie, and you shouldn't. There is not one person with any redeeming social value.
Nope. After that monologue, I was like, oh, okay. This man's a rapist.
Yep. And after you have... And the whole thing is to have such a fucking hate for a person to do what he did. Yeah, put that up.
Yeah, I watched it with some friends, and my friend's wife, actually, she was the one who brought up the fact that what kind of life experiences made him become the kind of person that would do that to somebody else. And like, I don't think she meant to like excuse him, and I really don't think that. But in a way, it's kind of like, yeah, his experiences totally shaped him to the thing that he was.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, it was a situation where, I mean, this guy's seen some shit. I mean, he's been the cause of a lot of shit as well. I mean, all of these people are murderers. I mean, spoiler alert, they're all big fucking murderers that ultimately get what they got coming to them in the end. All of them. Well, almost all of them.
The comeuppance.
And is there a certain character... Fuck it, we've already said spoilers. I feel a little bit more confident about Channing Tatum playing Gambit now after he had that accent. I was like, you know what? If he does that accent, I'm cool with it.
I love Channing Tatum.
As do I.
I genuinely do. And I'm talking to somebody like, I saw, what was that movie?
Which one?
By the guy who did The Notebook, but it was with Channing Tatum and Amanda Seyfried. I saw that movie.
I have a penis.
It was terrible. It was. I actually did it because I was reviewing it for the site. I was subjecting myself to it on purpose.
For which site?
The site that I used to write for.
Oh, I didn't realize you did movie stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Podcast and everything.
Wow.
Went on a whole tirade on it because it was literally the worst. They took advantage of a guy with like Asperger's. It was horrible.
Okay.
But anyway.
Well, that can be a topic here in
I
a
got
moment.
over my hate for him just because the guy is so genuinely in love with what he does, and I can't hate him for it.
And he's very talented.
You know? He is. He's gotten a lot better, too, as time has gone on.
Considerably better.
Yeah. And I think Quentin really found something in him. In this
he did.
For as little screen time as he had, I was thoroughly impressed with his performance. It was very nice.
I mean, everybody. I mean, I can definitely see what Quentin Tarantino was thinking whenever he was initially going to have Jennifer Lawrence as, what's her name? I think that would have been amazing. When Jennifer Lawrence wants to act, Jennifer Jason Leigh was great.
Leigh stole that shit.
She was really
horrifying.
good. She was amazing.
Was disturbing as fuck, and I loved every single second of her.
Did you ever get through the loop?
It was nuts.
I'm about to find out. Yeah, she was great. Her comedic timing was wonderful. That was one thing just every time. Like, I mean, the whole thing is, I still get a little bit, I wouldn't say twitchy, but every time I hear someone say nigger, it just feels like somebody's punching you every time. And the way that she did it, and the fact that I laughed, I felt bad a couple of times. I was like, oh, wait a second. I'm not supposed to find this funny. But yeah,
she added, goddamn it, I
don't. Yeah, it was just, trust me, I'm not complaining about anything. I loved everyone in this. I loved Michael Madsen in this. Michael Madsen played Michael Madsen well.
He plays the same guy in all of the movies.
Yeah.
That Quentin Tarantino does, but I love it every single time.
Well, technically, so does Sam Jackson. Well, no, Sam Jackson and Sam Jackson and Jackie Brown, I think, had a lot more depth than in the majority. You haven't fucking seen that, you son of a bitch.
No, you know I haven't seen it. I've said it in the chat. I haven't seen it.
I have a bad memory. We talked about this. No, that's okay. Well, fuck it. That's my movie for you, and you get to choose whatever movie.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That will be all right.
You can...
I will have to find a good old movie for you to watch that is actually good.
Okay.
That you will like.
Good. Because, yeah, I do want to start doing movie-related videos on the internet. I just haven't decided how I'm going to do said thing yet. I want to do something different. But back to the movie.
Yeah. Yes, please.
God, just everybody was so fucking good. Like, okay, enough sucking the dick of a movie. You had an issue with the third act, I believe?
No, it's only 2 acts, right? Second act?
It's five chapters.
But between the intermission, did you get intermission in yours?
Yes, we'll say that.
Okay, there was the intermission. Okay, between the 2 intermissions, the second half felt a little, and I get what it was going for, like the extreme.
Are you saying it felt like a Tarantino movie?
No. I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yes, it was very Tarantino-esque, but I feel that maybe Tarantino was not what the story called for at that point. But I get why it still happened.
I had this exact same argument with somebody else. I won't even call it an argument. I'll call it a debate. Because people were surprised. Yes, the first half of this movie is phenomenal no matter who you are, what type of movies you're in. If you hate every Tarantino movie for some reason, because you're a prick probably, you still like the first half of this movie. The character development, the setting everything up, the cinema fucking photography. Oh my god, I wanted to be there.
The score, staring at a Jesus statue for like a good 10 minutes and listening to that fucking music was amazing. I'm sorry, that was really fucking good.
The dialogue, fucking Tarantino's known for his dialogue, and he did not let anything down there. Everything was just
death-proof dialogue. It was that good. It had me like stuck to the screen the entire time. I was just like, please keep talking, everybody.
Yeah, just keep talking. I don't care if there's a bit of action, because the whole thing is there was pretty much just one location for the most part. I mean, we can count before they get to the haberdashery, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it's still good before then, but 70mm in such tight, confined spaces without feeling claustrophobic or forced, it was just everything was so fucking beautiful. And I said, I hate to suck its dick. I really do, because I would like to, if I could genuinely find an issue. I understand what people say, because the second half of the movie does feel considerably different than the first half. But the second half of the movie is a Quentin Tarantino movie. You should kind of expect that.
Not really. I'm sorry. Please continue.
No. That was pretty much my point.
Okay. It was Quentin Tarantino. It was, but it felt like a Quentin Tarantino that should have known better than to do that part of himself then. It felt like, and even then, it's not even that it was bad, because for all that it was, for like all its gory, cathartic action, because it was very cathartic. I mean, this is horrible shit going down between horrible people, and a lot of them get what they deserve. A lot of people dish out what they, needed to dish out. You motherfucker! God damn it!
No! No! What's this? I don't like. And okay, I missed. Let's try that again. As you were saying,
it felt like a weird, it felt like he played a card that he's played before when he seems to have known better. And by no means do I ever want to tell Quentin Tarantino how to make movies.
Well,
I just feel like he could do something. He had the capability. He has the know-how. He has the skill to do something better than to play that card.
I agree. I agree that the first part of the movie, take away the dialogue, and I would have never guessed it was a Tarantino movie without obviously knowing it was a Tarantino movie.
No, that's the thing though. It's like that, that's been in him all along. That's him at his best, is when he writes characters like that who have just the dialogue and the prose is so effortlessly convincing. Yeah. And and like engaging, and it's like it's so much fun to listen to. Like, and like they don't even say anything particularly, you know, mind blowing. It's just that it comes out so well.
Yeah.
And like you can almost like there's a couple of points where like you knew the next line that was coming, but it makes sense for that character to have said that.
Yeah.
At that point.
And considering they said it so goddamn well, I mean,
Kurt Russell, god damn it, dude, he was so good in this.
Dude, he needs to be at everything again.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, he was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Lap 2 of 2. God damn it.
Oh, this is the worst.
But yeah, acting wise, zero flaws. Obviously, score wise, cinematography, everything looked, sounded, and acted beautifully. Now, is the gratuity of the violence, is that something that affected your decision on the second half of it, or is it more just the tonal shift?
No, I'm a real American, man. I have no problems with violence whatsoever. More the merrier. But it just felt like it could have been something a lot better, I think. You know? I mean, it could have been something a little bit deeper, a little less predictable. And it's not even that it was bad. It was just, okay, well, that happened.
Well, I mean, there was a little bit of shamalama ding dong in there at the end. There was a bit of a twist to where you didn't see that coming necessarily. Obviously,
I figured it was more than one of them. I really did. And when it was all of them, I was like, you know, that's kind of perfect. That makes sense. That's a good.
Well, you had no idea about Channing Tatum though, because
no,
it didn't really.
That was kind of fun. I didn't find that. And you know what? It's fine. I've read Batman Hush. I know like the whole thing.
I need to read that. I've heard very good things about it.
It's not bad.
That's what I've heard. But yeah.
You need to read Long Halloween. That's what you need to read.
I got a lot of comics to read, unfortunately, and not enough time. Actually, I'm fuck it. I'll go ahead and pick up I had an iPad. I didn't like the iPad. I'm gonna pick up just a cheap tablet or something like that, specifically to read comics on, because books are. I don't like physical media. It feels gross. I like everything in the cloud.
You should just get that $600 record player.
Oh God! Ruining my CES.
You're mad at that, but you're loving the 70mm film cut of this movie. It's practically the same thing. You know that, right? Just for music.
If every hipster,
it adds a quality to the art form.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would. If it was Wes Anderson that did that, I would probably bitch about it. I'd be like, these fucking hipsters. I don't like him at all. His sense of humor does not meld well with me.
It's the best sense of humor.
No.
It's dry, like a piece of burnt toast.
Nah. Yeah, burnt taste. That tastes like shit. But no.
You gotta put something on the toast.
Well, it's like Marmite on toast. We'll put it that way. Something that I'd prefer not to do.
Yesterday.
Oh, why? Oh yeah, you actually like some of that shit. I forgot.
I like Vegemite a lot. I gotta try Marmite.
God, Earth 2 dirty motherfucker.
It was kind of like it Stockholm syndrome me into liking it. I got it.
Yeah, that video you sent me is just
until
fucking
it beat
disgusting.
me into submission. It's like, I'm gonna rest on your tongue. I'm like, yes, you are.
Oh God, I would lick my cat's asshole before eating that shit again.
It's like soy sauce paste.
No, thank you.
Good.
Like even the soy sauce I get now is like very, very, very low sodium now. Like just that overly.
I do the sodium one too.
Just yeah. No, because soy sauce is just way too salty, in my opinion. Just not so good. But back to movies.
Yes, that was a good digression.
I'll be honest. The Revenant does what the Hateful Eight does video-wise, cinematography-wise, a bit better. But that is just simply because there's more of it. The outside. I mean, it's essentially both of them are snow-based westerns for the most part, or at least period pieces, kind of, sort of. Okay. I guess you could technically say that. But there's something about The Revenant to where it goes much more deeply into. But it's still, like, I mean, it doesn't need to be compared, even though I do that because I'm an asshole. Yeah. But yeah, The Revenant definitely needs to be next on your list, because I have no doubts that, I mean, you enjoy film like I do, and this is, this should win every award, in my opinion, and I don't like to be like that. I like to be critical of movies, especially because I love movies, so I want to be critical of it and try to point out, okay, well, it was almost perfect, but this, I can't say a but this for that movie. There is nothing in that movie that doesn't just get my penis all kinds of, oh, you son of a bitch. It doesn't just get me incredibly excited about film in general, and some people will say it's a bit hipster. I think I've even heard that in some mildly reviews, because the way they do it, they shoot the whole goddamn movie with natural light. There's not a single fucking light.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That is amazing. No, I agree. It is amazing. I've been a photographer for 4 years, and I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine attempting to do something like. Oh no. Well,
I said it was gonna be difficult.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy at all. In fact, I might let you win this one. Hey, buddy.
Hey, fuck off.
What?
You get away from me. Get away from me, mister.
Doing anything at all. If you try to run over me, I will shoot you in the face.
I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
And I live.
Good shot. I'm very proud of you. There's a goddamn car in my way.
Ah, shit. That was a waste of my last sticky bomb. See, this is what I do in life. When I find things that are hard, I find something else to get my attention.
Whoa. My car's on fire!
Much fun.
You son of a bitch.
You could be my Superman, because you just flew like a motherfucker. Alright,
sure
so
did.
One of us has got to win this. I think.
This is a hard jump. Holy shit.
I'm not even sure how to do it, and I've only attempted it once.
You have to steer at some point.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part.
Yeah.
I entered first.
Too fast, too furious. Inch or a mile.
Haha!
I'm gonna Paul Walker you. Oh fuck! You Paul
Really?
Walkered me. It's Statute of Limitations. He's a great guy, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's passed.
A loving father.
Yeah, I don't even know what the whole too soon thing is anymore. Like, to me, if a joke's good, I don't care if a bad event just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
I only gave him that as long as time as I did because he was good friends with Vin Diesel, and he plays D&D.
yeah, but Vin Diesel's still not a good actor.
He's fun. I like him. I still got to see that Witcher movie.
The Witcher. Something tells me you probably don't need to. I haven't heard too many positive things about it.
Fire your gun faster, you dick. Oh my god.
Alright. This is your car and it's missing a fucking tire. Ow, dick. God damn. afraid about throwing under the bus, but goddamn, you just flattened me under the car. I should probably get my car out of the way so one of us can win this. Thank you. Bam! Wow!
What the fuck?
That was kind of impressive. But back to movies.
Yes,
I've sucked enough dick of Hateful Eight. It's an amazing movie. Anybody who's watching this VOD, because you're definitely not watching it right now, you horrible, horrible people. Watch it. It's great.
What did you like most about it? Like, what was the sensation of the movie that made you go, man, this is really good?
I mean, if I had to wrap it up into one thing, I'm definitely saying the dialogue. The dialogue, the character tension, as well as the character motivations, was just, it did it for me. It just genuinely did it for me. I believed everybody was who they were. Whenever I can forget that an actor is an actor, if I start to believe that a person is who they're portraying on cinema, then that's when the movie wins. That's when I am at Udic. I almost made it. Not really. That was the biggest thing. I mean, there was so much that worked perfectly with it. I mean, if I say what my favorite... Yes, it's the script. The script wins it for me. Although the soundtrack is really, really fucking close.
What genre do you think it is?
I've seen it explained as a spaghetti western. I've obviously seen action, which I think is not right.
I don't think that's true. That's definitely wrong. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't
Honestly,
call it
it felt like a suspense horror. Felt like a suspense horror to me half the time because it had all the characteristics of all those
half the time it felt like a comedy. I mean, there was so much uncomfortable humor.
I think there were very clever moments of levity put in there because otherwise you would not be able to enjoy the movie.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. It's just. Whoa. Oh, damn it. I 50-50 grinded, but I didn't quite make it. Yeah, I would say, I mean, spaghetti western, I guess, works because it's somewhat themed like that. It's...
I don't know even that's a spaghetti western. I mean, it's a lot of dialogue for spaghetti western, I feel.
That is true. Fucking hell. I don't know.
This is hard.
It's really hard. I don't know if there's any way that we can
skip it somehow, because this is the worst. Can we just say we're both losers and dump?
I would like that, personally. Because something tells me there's probably more than one fucking lap. Dirty bastards.
Yeah, blow up.
In all honesty, I kind of think that a lot of Tarantino stuff is without reproach when it comes to explaining exactly what's happening. As far as that goes, Kill Bill is an obvious action movie / revenge flick. That one's easy.
It's kind of a pastiche of old kung fu movies, it felt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all of his movies, he loves film. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He loves film just as much, if not more, than Scorsese does. But, fuck. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of his stuff, I know a lot of the people who criticize his work criticize him for, oh, he's just remaking old movies. No, he's not. Under any circumstance. There's no exploitation movies that he obviously loves that ever had the dialogue that a Tarantino movie has. Tarantino at his worst is one of the best filmmakers out there. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, I will put him up there with any of the greats. I mean, and that link that you sent me the other day with the round table with the directors, like that was
so good, wasn't it?
It was amazing. I mean, they're all a little bit crazy.
Minus David O. Russell, who just sucks balls.
Well, yeah, he was just kind of he was there that day. He was like, you know what? Yeah, we'll put him over there. He can talk. But no, everybody else. I mean, I've got. I need to still watch that movie. You told me, Alejandro, whatever, the guy who did Birdman and Revenant, his first movie, or at least.
Amores Perros.
Yeah, I need to watch that because I love him in general.
Have you seen Crash?
I have seen Crash. I liked it.
Okay, it's a better Crash.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like Crash because it felt like a cheesier version of Emotus Battles.
Okay. Well, I'll have to check it out. It's been considerably long period of time since I watched Crash, so... Fucking hell. Gravity does not work this way. Yeah, I will definitely find that and check it out. Like, what... Who would you say consistently is... You dick. Is one of your favorite directors? Just give me one. It doesn't have to be the absolute favorite, but like when you think amazing directors, who's one of the first ones that pops into your head? Yeah, that is a good call.
I do love David Fincher a lot.
Gone Girl, I was surprised because Fincher.
I loved it.
It was really good because I didn't read the book. I didn't know anything about what happened.
I read the book.
You nerd.
Dude, I couldn't put it down.
I can imagine.
You don't know me very well, but I have a hard time keeping it up for books.
Yeah.
Like, if books were women, I would disappoint them all the time, because I'd be like, hey, let's foreplay, and then I just fall asleep, fingers in.
Nice.
Like, every single time. But, like, Gone Girl, I couldn't stop. I read it, like, in 3 days. It was great. I loved it. And he did a really good job of adapting that into a movie. Like, there was some stuff that changed, but it made sense that it changed.
Yeah. Ow. You're supposed to jump. Is there a way of just bypassing this?
I don't know. This is the worst thing I've ever played.
It is really bad. Jobs, leave GTA funding session. I don't think there's a way to skip it.
We could be playing Bloodborne, I'm just saying, if you just do the thing.
Look. No. I can't. I'm crippled when it comes to Bloodborne. And don't make fun of me. It's a disability.
I can. You're an individual with a disability. The disability does not define you as a person.
I have not being able to get goodness.
It's my job, sir. I know these things.
Yeah.
I'm not telling my job on the internet.
I keep forgetting what your job is.
Yeah, I forget too. Don't worry.
I mean, both of us have boring jobs.
Yeah, we both really do.
Yeah.
Mine's not too bad. It's just not that great.
Mine's very boring because I excel in it. Excel to the point to where it's not challenging and or interesting anymore. I just go in and do the same shit every day.
I'm standing still?
No, I'm trying to get this fucking thing over with.
That looked awesome.
And you were in the way. Now I'm going to hit you when you're still, because I'm irritated at this map.
Oh,
I'm going to take out my frustrations on you.
Can they hit us with a copyright claim if we do like a beatbox version of Highway to the Danger Zone?
Probably not. Maybe, I don't fucking know. I'm not good at beatboxing, though.
Neither am I.
No.
Stop me from doing it.
Alright. I'm losing all my fenders. There's gotta be a way of cheating this now. I'm thinking about taking all of our wrecked cars and just piling them up and see if I can't reach the goddamn checkpoint. That's an idea. Let me see here. Can I get up over here? See, let's see here. Let's work out the logistics of this. I can't do it from this angle here. Maybe I can jump up here. Yep, I can.
Honestly, I'm still kind of chewing on Hateful 8.
You need time to sit down with it. I've had about a week.
It definitely felt like a really good stage play.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was a really good stage play. Like, I would watch the shit out of that live.
Tarantino's even said in interviews that might happen.
Yeah, he talked about it. The one I sent you, didn't he? He was like, he wanted to do a play version of it or something?
I believe so. First, he wants to do a book in the Django world, which, if you believe what most people believe, all of them are in the same world, different timelines.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ever come out and said it straight up, but it's obvious in some cases. Even Natural Born Killers, which is not his movie. Which supposedly he's very upset at Oliver Stone for some of the decisions that he made.
Yeah, he had the same problem with Tony Scott in True Romance.
True Romance just never really resonated with me that much. It was definitely a movie of its time.
Though. He was supposed to direct it, but they didn't trust him.
Yeah.
And then Tony Scott, rest in peace.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, buddy. Oh,
no!
Damn it, James.
God, fucking damn it!
I'm over here trying to cheat, and you're actually doing things well.
I didn't even know what I did.
And cheat. Nope. Fuck. You almost had it, though. That would have made me very happy if you would have got it. Fuck you, buddy. Alright, so we jump up here. Jump up here. I'm in first.
Did you get up there?
Yeah, I'm up here. I haven't quite gotten to the checkpoint yet. I think if I jump full on, I can get it. Ah, shit. I'm just not good at jumping.
I like that I can land on my head and be okay.
You know, you don't really use the head that much. Not that one. Lol. Am I right?
Oh, I don't use that one either.
Well. Oh, I almost got it. I almost got it. I think. I don't know where the hitbox is on that thing. This might be impossible. But I am going to try.
Maybe.
Yeah. Highway to fuck. Danger zone.
Hey.
Hey. It felt good. No regrets, bro.
Comeuppance.
Yeah.
You needed to get it.
I did. Needed to get it up. So yeah, I haven't actually answered the question that I asked. And I'm not sure. Of all time, well, once again, we didn't say of all time. I just told you to name a good director. I would definitely agree with you on Fincher. John Carpenter pre-1990.
I liked In the Mouth of Madness.
It wasn't bad. It didn't hold up for multiple viewings for me, honestly. But I did enjoy it when I watched it. It's just like, there's so many movies that I can only watch once. And I typically grade movies based on how many times I can watch them and still enjoy them. Which is not a great way of doing it, but it's what I do. Like Gravity. I saw Gravity was the first movie I saw in IMAX 3D. And it was stunning. It was absolutely beautiful. Really amazing. Never want to see it again. Mainly because I won't be seeing it in IMAX 3D. And that movie is all spectacle, no filler, no nothing else. I mean, to me, the acting is flat and somewhat bland in parts. I never really feel like I should give a shit. And whoop. Nope. Alright, James, one of us has to do this. And I'm putting that responsibility on you, because you've gotten the furthest. Nope. That's not gonna work.
Not happening.
Son of a
The
bitch.
worst level.
It really is.
I know I say that about one level every time we play, but this is the worst level.
Let me see here. I've got an idea. I think it despawned some of the cards that we had laying around.
That's not going to help anything. It's not going to help us be better at this.
Yeah.
We're terrible.
We are really bad. So far, we're 17 minutes into the stage.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Neither do I. I'm just going to kick a car for not doing what I wanted to do. I'm trying to think of anything I can do to cheat this. And I don't think I can. That irritates me.
Let's stack up our cars to the sky.
See, that's what I was thinking.
To the checkpoint.
It might be a possibility. It's worth trying at least. Let's see here. Our luck will have to be another fucking lap. Alright. So...
Come up here.
Oh, wait a second. If I... Hey, you dick. Ow, fuck. Fuck. Ow, run. Get a weapon. And shoot the shit out of him. Donald Trump told me you're all violent.
T. McKeithen bust a cap in you. That's not even proper grammar.
Not at all, but this is
Busts
Rockstar.
or busted.
I like to busted the nuts, all of them. And nope, you didn't do it.
Fun.
I am disappointed in you. So disappointed.
You gotta go kind of slow.
Very slow, it would appear. You're gonna die.
Oh my god, I was going slow, and you took the advantage to kill me.
I did, because you weren't.
It's just like Hateful.
You weren't winning. Yeah, and I'm Samuel L. Jackson. I'd probably be Kurt Russell, first one to fucking go.
Which was hilarious.
Yeah, that was good. The fucking ridiculous spewing of blood.
It's so good. Who's the guy who played the guy who was going to be sheriff? I know I've seen him in a lot of shit.
He has a very strange name, but I liked him. People complained that he was too hokey, but I think the role called for it.
No. That fit the character perfectly. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Damn it. I made it to where you made it almost. Shit. 20 minutes.
You're just as good as me.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm not even as good as me right now.
I am much more susceptible to... Damn it! Fuck! Okay. So, it's at 20 minutes at the moment. If it gets to 25 minutes, I'm just stopping. And we're going to choose a different job. Because we're quitters. No, I don't think it's we're quitters as much as we're 30, respectively 35 years old apiece, and we don't have time for this shit.
Yeah.
I get enough of being a failure in real life. I don't need it in my video games. Which, oh my god, you need to watch the link that I shared in one of the groups where two guys race on Awesome Games Done Quick and Punch Out. Both of them are playing blindfolded, and both of them beat the goddamn game. Blindfolded.
By sound alone?
Yep.
That's just gonna make me feel like I haven't accomplished anything with my life.
Yeah, it does that. Watching that in general does that. Okay, I'm going slow. Slow. Fuck you! Alright.
Shorty got slow.
I do not know of the hip-hop that you were speaking of.
It's from like 2007. How do you not know that?
I have not been into hip-hop since NWA, sir.
That's gangster rap.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some people that I enjoy occasionally, but it's more of a rarity. I don't seek it. Let me put it that way, because I am highly racist.
Is that why?
Yeah, that's the easiest explanation. No, you didn't do it either.
You're gonna get SJWs after you.
That's fine, I don't really care. They're all a bunch of whiny pricks. Alright, so let's see here. Other movies, like, what would you say is currently your movie of the year? I know you haven't seen a whole lot this year.
Mad Max. Mad, man. It's a good movie.
It was a good action movie. I'm being a snob.
A good movie in general.
I'm being a snob. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit because I'm being a snob.
Hey, you know what? This is a safe place. You have an opinion you want to voice it. I'm not gonna get mad at you.
I know you're not, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I have... Oh, fuck. Please. Fuck you. I'm gonna wake up my wife and she's gonna be pissed. No, I need to go back and rewatch it. That's the first thing I'll say about Mad Max. Second off, I went into it with way too high of expectations. Because I was expecting more than a visual spectacle. From what I... fucking hell.
It was more than a visual spectacle.
The lack of story or character development bothered me.
It had plenty of all that stuff. It just didn't deliver it through dialogue.
I don't think so, personally. It didn't do it for me. It was not my type of storytelling, then we'll put it that way. Because, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Which, I mean, we obviously do have different standards on storytelling. Like, to me, I have no interest in Bloodborne's lore because, frankly, it tells it in a way that is not conducive to me enjoying it from that role. Mainly that I have to keep playing the fucking game.
It's the only thing that upsets me with any of these two things that you're talking about is when people say it's not there. That's not true. It's there. It's just it delivers it in a way that you don't prefer. That's fine.
And I understand that.
That is perfectly valid. That's a valid complaint. It's not your cup of tea. Go on with your bad self.
So you would say, as by putting Mad Max, you would say that you prefer its story or just overall ambiance to Hateful Eight?
I don't necessarily. With movies, no. I mean, I've Dark Souls, FromSoft has ruined me as far as games go. I like that.
I'm sure.
Storytelling, not because I put myself into that and I can make my own kind of like take on things. And frankly, whatever I'm going to do is going to be better than what anybody else writes. Sorry. You know, half the time the community makes something better than what anybody else could write.
Probably.
But for movies, no, I love all sorts of movies. I mean, there's really good storytellers out there. You know, Hateful Eight was a really good story, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, despite the delivery of the second half, I did enjoy everything that happened, and I got what happened. It was really good. Can't deny it. But yeah, video games they're a different medium to me, and I feel like what FromSoft games have done kinda fits video games perfectly. Because most video game stories are shit, I'm sorry. And the more left up to the player to infer, I think the better. Because no one can write video games very well. It doesn't allow for people to make a tight story, because people are going to play games at different speeds. They're going to miss things. You know, it's just not... And if they control the narrative too tightly, you're just basically playing an interactive movie at that point, at which point, watch a fucking movie.
I disagree with that. I believe that
that's fine.
Interactive movies are for me perfect, because it is the perfect mixture of video game and movie. In the regards, I do want to have, now given we haven't gotten it a whole lot, but I do want to be able to interact with my medium on a light basis. I want there to be an amazing story there that I can tweak a couple things here and there to my own personal taste. And to me, that is, although I will agree with you, it is more movie than it is game. But it's still both. I mean, it's still an interactive medium.
Yeah.
And to me, that's why I absolutely adore so many of them. All the recent Telltale games I've enjoyed considerably.
I feel like the point and click is probably the best thing to deliver a story in. I really do.
I gotta disagree with that as well. The Last of Us, say what you will about it. Is? Well, that's all they do, yeah, for the most part. All they've done recently. They might have done other things that I'm unaware of.
What's a good story game for you that isn't point and click?
The Last of Us has an amazing story. I mean, it's
shit gameplay.
Shit gameplay, yes, but to me...
Why would I want to do that? Just tell me the fucking story. If you want to tell a story, do the story. Don't make me do this shit that's not entertaining in between it.
Well, for you to get your lore in Bloodborne, you have to go over frustrating areas over and over and over again. It gives you a sense of achievement.
But it's rewarding and it feels good, and I get it eventually. You saw me play the Bloodletting Beast. That was embarrassing the first time you saw me do that in the beginning of it. And I learned, and it felt great, and I killed the shit out of it. That's a good feeling. Plays well.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I get as well. Like for me, Last of Us, going through some of the less, even though the gameplay wasn't perfect, I don't think it was that bad. I've played much worse as far as for a third-person action game. To me, it was very palatable. It was pretty much the same engine that Uncharted was built on, which a lot of people don't care for it, but to me, it is.
I like the first one.
It is I like 2 better, but that's because I like the tension build up in games sometime. And to me, with the right game, even with bad mechanics, like I'm trying to think of some of the best stories that I've played in games, because I've never been an RPG guy. ever. Like, especially not JRPGs. I could never get into them. They never really struck my fancy. So all of the Final Fantasies and Dragon Warriors and all that a lot of people our age grew up with, I never got into. So I never got story from that situation, because to me that wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth going through the tedious grinding to get the little bit of story they had. And in most cases, I didn't identify with the story. So with the ones that I did play through, I think I put like 4 or 5 hours into Final Fantasy VII, and it didn't do it for me. Of course, that was also the error that I didn't really care for video game graphics.
Did you leave the game, you asshole?
I told you at fucking 25 minutes we're going to stop.
Ah, you fucking asshole. What do I... fuck off.
You didn't.
Son of a bitch.
Were you any closer to making it?
No.
Realistically.
How do I get out of here?
I don't know.
I'm alone and I'm scared.
That's fine. I'll invite you to something else, which I probably can't do until you get out of there.
I don't know how to get out.
I went to options, online, find new session.
Online. Leave GT. Oh, find new session. Here it is. Yes. Fuck off.
Alright, this is supposedly for 2 people. We'll do that. But yeah, like, to me, like, a video game that did story well, the gameplay mechanics for the time was amazing. With Shenmue. Shenmue to me was really, really fun.
I never played it.
It had its flaws.
What's it about?
It is about a boy who watches his father get murdered right in front of him, and it's a revenge story. He's going after his father's killer. It's very... It's been done a million times before, but to me... We've talked about this. We've talked about the emotional side of media. If something gets me feeling somewhat emotional, then that is good for me. I like that. I enjoy it. Are you still in the game?
I am loading.
Okay.
Out of the map that we were stuck in.
Gotcha.
Still.
It's all right. I'll shoot you an invite, and hopefully that'll be there whenever you come back. So yeah, to me, Shenmue, although the mechanics are very basic, but it's also of the time. It came out a couple years on the Dreamcast. It has something. It has something that just kept pulling me back in, and it had some pretty cool mechanics. I mean, they had a fucking situation where you had to work and drive a forklift. It sounds silly, but it helped with the immersion.
Well, at the time, I'm sure that was amazing.
It really was. And realistic time and realistic weather in that game. It was the first game to ever do it. They spent a shitload of money on that game. I think at that time it was the most expensive game.
Damn, air race. God damn it.
Oh, I just picked the first whatchamacallit, first Rockstar playlist that popped up.
First thing. Hey, James is bad at this. I'm gonna pick this one.
Yeah, that too. All right, joining, and you'll get better eventually. After losing to me over and over and over again. But what else?
Fighting Bloodborne.
Nah. I understand my limitations. I don't know. What else? Like, it's been a while. Like, to me, The Walking Dead from Telltale, really good. The first one especially. God damn, I was fucking bawling by the end of it. I would suggest everybody, I don't care if you like the show or the comic or anything like that.
I don't like zombies.
It doesn't matter.
I played the first one for a little bit and it bore the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
Oh, James. You have very specific needs when it comes to video games. Like me, I'll try anything. And don't get me wrong, I rarely finish anything. But I don't know. You love a lot more different types of games than I am. I'm willing to give things a bit more of a go, I think.
Yes. I do have specific
Hell, dick.
wants. What did I do? Anything?
You ran into me.
Did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You nudged me. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I mean, that is kind of it. I mean, to me, a story that I can get behind. Because the whole thing is just like movies. There's a lot of movies I can't get into because I have no frame of reference. The same way I can't get into certain types of music because I don't have a frame of reference. Due to the way that I was raised. And my practical interest. I mean, my favorite games in the whole world have no fucking story at all. Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, all of the Super Mario Brothers games.
Isaac has a story.
The story doesn't matter. The story really is secondary. It doesn't matter as far as that goes. And I know that was one of the issues that you had with it. The gameplay is perfect. I mean, I'm not willing to say that about just about anything, but Binding of Isaac gameplay is perfect. For me, for what I am looking for in a video game, it is The Legend of Zelda dungeon, but done better. Considerably better. The same way that Super Meat Boy is the perfect 2D platformer. And I had a hard time coming up. What's that?
You could use a shield.
Could use a shield.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like Zelda. You could use a shield. That's all I'm saying.
There are a bunch of shielded items in Isaac. Like you wrote off Isaac. I don't think you really get into Isaac until the first 100 hours. And I know we've already had this discussion. Shut up. I'm still saying I am still saying it's fucking amazing up through that time. I'm not saying it sucks until you get to this point like some others do. I am saying that that's when you open up a lot of the new items. There's over 350 items that dramatically change the way that you play the game.
I like Risk of Rain. It's the same thing, but better.
No, Risk of Rain is an amazing game that the developers did a great job on. I'm not so sure about their new one that you posted a link to the other day because I have Gunpoint.
Oh no, yeah, that looked alright. I mean, but like Risk of Rain, that's practically the same thing. Only like I like it.
Except Binding of Isaac has more power-ups that change the way that you play considerably different, better art, considerably better music, and I like Risk of Rain's music. The original,
I like Risk of Rain's.
The original Danny B soundtrack, you can't fuck with that, dude. Danny B is a god with chiptunes. He is amazing. I'm still very upset that he did.
I think that's just a preference between the two of us.
It is, and trust me, I'm not judging you. I'm judging you a little bit, but no.
Don't lie. People judge everybody all the time.
Of course they do. No, that's totally cool. I mean, I'm not angry at you for liking Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is an amazing game. They need to go ahead and fucking put it on PS4 with a decent online multiplayer. Yeah, I'd play that all the time with you. I've only beaten the game like a couple times. Bam. You exploded.
I hate everything about this.
I don't think all of them are playing stuff. I doubt it. I don't think so. Maybe.
Yay.
I didn't really pay attention.
The pain is over.
Oh, shut up. That's 100 times better than what we were just playing.
Yeah, it really is.
We actually achieved something there. But no, I fully understand. You give me your reasons for not caring for Binding of Isaac, and I understand that. It doesn't match your play style. But to me, Binding of Isaac is one of the most diverse video games under the circumstance that your game does change so dramatically every time you play it. And I've never played a game like that.
Yes.
I've played games that have attempted to do that, but I've never.
I've played a lot of roguelikes. I love roguelikes.
So have I, but none of them that I keep coming back to incessantly. And I don't like those. Dungeons of Dreadmore and There was
that one. I hated the art style, but I do like Dungeon Crawl, Stone Soup, and Brogue. Those are really good.
yeah, that shark fin soup or whatever. I tried playing that and I didn't like it so
I love
much.
that one. It's
No,
so good.
I gave it like 10 minutes. I was like, nope, this isn't going to do it for me.
It's a tough nut to crack.
And the style itself, turn-based.
Yeah, you're either in that nut or you're not. Yeah, I love the turn-based ones.
I never liked the idea of turn-based in general in a video game. I like full-on action. Contend Town Hall Trinity. I don't know what we're doing. I think it's a capture map.
Why do I have a gun?
Because you're a fucking criminal.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
My
so
mother just didn't hug me enough.
that's probably the case.
Capture a security case.
Okay, cool. Now, there's multiple cases, so I don't think we're going to even run into each other that much in this. But yeah, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that, I mean, Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy both are games that have yet to have any other game come close to them in the amount of enjoyment that I've gotten out of it. Now, don't get me wrong, I love playing this. I love playing this with you. I love playing this with other people. It is a blast. This game has so much depth for what it is. Why didn't I capture the fucking thing?
Because I knocked the shit out of you.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I guess I gotta get off my bike. No, stop being a dick. Oh shit, reload. Thank you.
You pistoled me.
I did pistol you. How do you like that? Feel good? Yeah. I don't know, like that's like I rarely talk about perfection, but I mean that's what those games are for me, and it's very strange. I think to you is Dark Souls 1, is that a perfect game as far as you're concerned?
No, not by any means, but I love it. It's great for me. But I can fully admit that it's not a perfect game. It's got a lot of problems. That second half of the game, there's a couple of levels that they were not able to complete under budget, and you can tell.
Oh.
They're kind of shittily designed.
Shittily. Would you quit doing the thing that involve hurting me? Hey, dick. Oh, I'm phone booth. Watch out, phone booth.
You're okay. Stay there.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Dick.
Oh, come on! That's bullshit. Bullshit.
You should probably spend some time getting some cases, because I'm getting all the cases and put them in my bases.
Fucking rhyming around me, god damn it.
But I'm an OG, a killer. Dang. I don't know. I used to have a roommate that demanded that I free flow with him because he wanted to be a rapper. And
free flowing under duress.
Yeah, it was just like, I don't want to. And every time I did, I just usually took like an NWA line and just changed a couple words. He's like, oh, that's pretty good. I was like, yeah, it is, isn't it? They sold millions of records. I'm just going to keep coming to this exact same case and taking it.
Cheater.
And then when you come by, I'm going to shoot you in the face again. Because that's how this game's played. I don't know. What else would I say? All the Mario Brothers games are great. Super Mario 3D World is almost perfect. I would say
it's a little off.
I think the difficulty curve. God damn it! Don't run over me while I'm. Please kill him. Please kill him. Dan didn't kill you. I think the difficulty curve is very strange. Like, you get so many super simple levels, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to throw you in something that's going to take you 50 tries to do, and then go back to like super simple crap. Oh, hold on a second. No, dick. Look, I was just using a
machine gun.
You went into your native tongue.
I did. I'm sorry.
For a moment. You're scaring the white people, James. Stop it.
We're neighbors. You're our hat. We love you. Don't be mad.
Okay. What else? like, I'm trying to think when I was young, because my ADD was worse when I was young, so I loved so many original NES games, but never beat fucking any of them, pretty much. Like, I've only beaten one Zelda game, and that was Wind Waker, because Wind Waker's awesome.
Wind Waker is really good.
Yeah.
I do. That's my favorite 3D one. Other than that, I don't like any of the 3D ones. Not really.
I would agree. There was a question raised the other day that I saw on the internet that said, would you be willing to pay $60 if Nintendo remade Skyward Sword with controller support?
Yes.
I don't think I would.
I was intrigued by the story. It's a really cool story. I just didn't want to play that shit. And if they got rid of Fee and just like murdered her in front of us, that'd be great too. I'm gonna take that, because that was a bullshit fucking thing they put in there.
And I don't know. It's one of those games that I think it was. I just hated the motion control so much in that game. That's probably
really
my biggest issue with it by far. God damn it, James! Your name didn't pop above your head until it was too late. Kill him! Kill him! Nope. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Yay!
Oh, fuck off! God damn it!
You had like half your body sticking out while you were undercover.
I was undercover.
Well, you were slightly covered. Just had your little toesies out, and I shot him right the fuck off.
I am the cover.
God, I need to watch Breaking Bad again.
Danger.
That is by far.
Watch that ever. I can't watch that ever again.
That's the best TV show ever made. I will stand by that.
It's really good. I'll never deny that. It was a really good show, and I can't deny that.
The best.
It's very good.
Yep.
It's no Downton Abbey, but it's very good.
Something tells me there's a little bit more tension in Breaking Bad than Downton Abbey, but
dude, you don't even know.
I don't
even know when Carson proposed to Mrs. Hughes. If you didn't cry, what the fuck is wrong with you, son? They've been working together for years, and he had the courage to finally ask her. Look, he said, we're both old as shit and nobody wants us. Let's get married. And it was so sweet. So sweet.
Doesn't sound too sweet.
He looks like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. He's so great. I love him.
I'm a bad person. I've just realized that more and more every day, really. But I never liked the Muppets or Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when I was young. Like, just not at all.
You can't blame yourself. You're from Earth 1.
Yeah.
Everything's wrong on Earth 1.
Pretty much. Like, my mother, literally, one of the first movies I ever watched with her was The Exorcist. Like, my parents put no type of restrictions on the movies that I watched. I mean, it's not like they're like, oh, hey, why don't you watch this porn? But it was like, you want to watch a fucking R-rated movie? Then yeah, we're going to watch an R-rated movie. I was watching Richard Pryor at 3 years old. That's my earliest memory.
Richard Pryor's alright, though.
Richard Pryor's wonderful. At times I'll put him above Carlin, which is hard for me to do because Carlin is my comedy fucking sage.
Richard Pryor didn't get political and preachy. I do like Carlin, don't get me wrong. It's just that sometimes he wasn't comedy, he was more social commentary. And then it was great. I agreed with most of his stuff. It's just we're talking comedy.
Yeah, I mean, it was some of his.
It gets serious sometimes.
He still found a way of presenting it, though, to where, I mean, he still had a joke a minute, even when he was more preachy, I suppose you'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
especially in his old age, he just stopped giving a shit.
I didn't like his younger stuff because his younger stuff was commercial for the time. It was very light and cheerful and almost Jerry Lee Lewis style.
I watched he was the guy who first did SNL, first guest.
Yep, first guest, and he did a great set.
That was weird, though. He was totally different from what I remember him as, and I mostly knew him from being old.
That was when he was first really getting into more risque stuff. That was shortly after he got arrested with Lenny Bruce for obscenity charges because he said "fuck" on stage. So it was at that time that he stopped giving a fuck, I believe. So although it's clean, but it was on TV. I mean, he never quite got the admiration from television and movies that I personally think he deserves. I mean, Richard Pryor had a very good TV career and movie career. Like, to me, The Toy is still
I've never seen
the best
Brewster's
movie.
Millions.
Oh, you suck. We're gonna do this.
I love The Toy.
This is what we need to do. We need to make a YouTube show entirely based on this. Us challenging each other to watch movies we haven't seen before, and then having. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think that it'll open us up because the whole thing is a lot of movies I haven't seen. I know very sex joke. I don't even know what we're doing here. I think it's just a race.
Don't worry about it. Just hang out.
That's all right. I've been winning so far, so I figure I'll just keep doing that.
So like when I hit the brake there, so you couldn't hit me.
Oh, come on. Taking all the fun out of it. But yeah, why did that car hit me?
Other cars!
What an asshole.
There's a bus!
Unlock weapons, unlock weapons, unlock weapons, unlock weapons.
Unlock your weapon. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off. Shoot me.
I would
Sportsman.
never do that.
You son of a fucking... Okay, I missed with my rockets.
What was the movie that I said that you should watch first? There's one.
Go fuck yourself, the movie, you asshole. Brewster's Millions.
No, there was a different one. There was one that, Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown. Oh, I want to see that, though.
Well, they don't have to be movies we don't want to see. They're movies that were challenging the other person to go ahead and get off their lazy ass and watch the fucking movie. Because I'm open to watching anything, as far as it goes, even stuff that I don't believe. Because for me, movies, 2 hours. If it sucks, I can sit through a 2-hour movie that sucks. To where TV shows, people are like, oh, you got to watch this through this many episodes. No, fuck you. That could be 10 hours later.
I could do that with TV.
I know you can. No, I can't even say that. Oh, you motherfucker. Why? It still hasn't unlocked weapons, I don't think. God damn it. I want to shoot you in the ass so badly. God damn it, palm tree.
You clever palm tree planted in your ground, waiting for me.
I know, what a dick.
You know me so well, palm tree. You knew exactly where I'd be if you grew there.
God damn, these cars are gunning for me. This AI bullshit traffic is literally going after me. God damn it.
You clever fake AI.
Oh, motherfucker.
With your plans and your schemes.
Look, it's got something against me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I finally break through.
Algorithms are against you.
Look, I've recently done VR, so maybe I broke through the Matrix. Now Agent Smith is after me through GTA 5. He's got a shitty plan.
I saw a video that was really old, but I saw it, and it was...
Fucking...
Agent...
Third time a AI car has gone out of its way to hit me. Continue.
It was a video of Agent Smith interrogating Morpheus, but it was dubbed over with Carl Sagan's voice.
Nice.
I had no idea Carl Sagan sounds exactly like Agent Smith. It's really weird.
Huh.
Yeah, it was really funny too.
I have to watch that.
I'll send it to you.
Nice. I will enjoy it.
He's like talking to Morpheus about making a pie in the universe. As he's getting tortured. It's pretty great.
Nice. Okay. Fuck out of the... Okay, I fucked up there. I hit a railing. And I can actually see you for a moment.
Look. That cursed railing.
Look, my character is very drunk. All the time.
Okay, your character?
Probably
I'm actually drunk.
Oh, god damn it. Well, at least I didn't dump. It never unlocked the weapons. What the fuck? I put it on GTA mode for a reason, so I could shoot you in the buttocks.
You have rockets?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't. I tried.
I killed 3 pedestrians.
You dirty bastard.
I don't even feel any remorse.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. Gil finally hit me up. How the fuck you say his name? We are going to be doing another episode of Cinema Grotesque.
Yes!
In the near future.
That thing.
We've already got set up. Right now we're just going to shoot for one a month because we're both busy and we both have things to do. And it takes a long time to fucking do that show.
Yeah.
I mean, longer than any other show that I've ever done.
It really sucks that a lot of us that get along between each other live on different parts of the world. Because we already got so much going against us. You know?
Yeah.
We're all very sexy, and we have lived very sexy lives.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
I agree.
And then some of us are in Iceland, which is what? And then we don't have time zones, and then we have children, and then we have other things. It's crazy.
Now, fortunately, we don't have children.
I don't have children. I have dogs, but that's like children.
Kind of. Stupid children.
Yeah. Stupid children that you get to feed on the floor, and CPS won't come in and give you shit for it.
That's always good. Normal stuff. Okay, we get to shoot each other in this one. I'm excited. Because you've already proven you're not so good at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. No, of course not. Alright.
Track marks?
Probably. I really need to get a new mask. This Santa one's creeping me out.
New shorts for me.
Probably. They do have a good amount of shorts.
They do.
It's
like they knew I was coming. They're like, "Hey, change these shorts."
I don't see you on my map anymore. That's distressing.
Map anymore. I'm a little excited by that.
You should be.
That's a stoplight. It was shot a stoplight.
Oh, shoot, stoplights. They're there for a reason.
Performing a vital function.
Yeah. Alright, where are you at?
This why you're worried about that.
Very pretty fountain over here. Maybe you should come check it out.
You know where I am, you son of a bitch.
I do not.
Oh, the way you said that.
Yeah, I always say. But of course.
Ah, my body!
You don't need your body. See?
My body!
I had a perfect camping spot too. I'm so glad you came.
Boy, did I.
Oh yeah. Alright, so yeah. Wow, the fountain's still really nice.
God damn it.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Tiny Tim. Oh god, you can do the voice. I'm happy about that.
A lot of my friends aren't.
I love Tiny Tim. Like, Tiny Tim is very underrated.
I feel like he should have been around for Tim Burton so they could do things together.
They should have. They're practically the same person, except one's considerably larger and a higher voice. Actually, he had a regular voice. He just sung like that because it was a novelty at the time. I didn't realize how long he had a career. Like he was on like early Ed Sullivan. Ah, you dick. I forgot that if I can see you on my map, you can see me on yours. Tiptoe through the tulips by the window. That is where I'll be. Come tiptoe.
Tulips with me.
If you can do that fluttery ooh, I wish I could. I actually listen to a group called the Tiger Lilies that nobody likes but me.
Tiger Lilies? What do they sing?
They are cabaret style. The lead singer has a lot of songs where he sounds just like Tiny Tim. Very falsetto, very creepy, kind of... it's cabaret music, for the most part. I'll send you a couple... Oh, fuck. Oh, you're down there. Fuck. Damn it. 1-1. Alright, so we just go over here, and... Bam.
Where did you shoot me? You shot me in the kneecap. How did that kill me?
Because you have weak-ass kneecaps. You even said you had vagina kneecaps. Oh god, now that's going to be something misogynistic.
There's nothing wrong with vagina kneecaps. They're strong, independent kneecaps. That's what I've always said.
Do not want a shotgun at the moment. Alright, so what we're going to do here... Oh god, you got an automatic weapon. I don't have one of those.
You should get one, they're a lot of fun.
I should. I think there might be one over here. Automatic weapons, I need one of you, please. There. Nope, that's health. I'll take health.
How can you not hide behind a hedge? It's a fucking hedge.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of strange, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's... Ooh, that's a sniper rifle. I could use that.
Sniper rifle.
We've proven who's better with a sniper rifle. Especially when you don't have one. Alright, let me just find out where you're at. There you... Oh, goddammit. Wrong place to have a sniper rifle.
Where's your sniper rifle at? It's so helpful. Where's it at?
I don't know. Why don't you come find out?
Friend out. Oh, god fucking damn it. How did... What?
I also have a shotgun.
Fuck. You beautiful, clever fuck. That was very nicely played.
I was like, he's going to come around this corner thinking I'm still holding my goddamn sniper rifle. I'm a dummy, but I'm not that much of a dummy.
Me so well.
I know you pretty well. I know your favorite color is blue. Is your favorite?
Wear my intentions on my sleeve.
What is your favorite color?
Green.
Green, really? Interesting.
Yeah. It's lush and not imposing. Unimposing.
Hmm. Kind of. Yeah, that's kind of your personality in general.
Thank you. I've never been described as lush. I am lush, but
yeah, I mean that's kind of where I was going with it. I don't know. I don't think my favorite color says anything about me at all. It's red, because red. Yeah.
It's like your hair.
Yeah, kind of. Well, how my hair used to be.
I would not have pictured you as a red. That's kind of funny.
Well, black's not really a color, and white's not really a color. So, yeah.
Winding down?
Winding down.
I hear music.
Alright, out of bullets for that. It is. It's an SMG.
Why am I not good at this game?
I don't know. I'm very happy.
This is an easy game with, like, for everybody, and I'm bad at it. But I can play
so
Bloodborne
happy.
like nobody's business.
Because you beat me at every other game, so I need one. Actually, I think we're kind of even on chivalry, but I've got considerable amount more experience than you do.
I haven't played it very often.
It's a fun game for what it is. It's very simple.
Fun. It's not like, because I remember when it came out, it was kind of built like a PvP-centric Mountain Blade. And Mountain Blade has a lot more complexity in the combat, and I was kind of missing that. Which is not too bad a thing.
Ow, ow, dick. Remember that sniper rifle that I have? Take off the I about scalped you with that one. That one as well. Poke your head out.
I wish I was streaming this. I look like an asshole. God damn it.
Poke your head out. Come on, buddy. You can do it. God, I wish I had some explosives right now that I could throw at you. Come on, buddy. Poke your head out. I'm not going to shoot it right off. You're facing the wrong direction for some reason. Nope. 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 Shit. Ah, fuck.
Yay, verily.
I'm about to sneak up on you.
No, don't do that.
But I like sneaking up on you. It's like a surprise party.
I ran your blood stain to collect your souls.
You dirty bastard. Look, that's my soul. Or my lack thereof. Alright, so...
Dodge.
While you're holding, like, your zoom in button, you press square. Yep. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck you, asshole. Nope, that's wrong way. Shit. I'm only up by one. I'm not a fan of that. Alright.
I think you're doing okay.
Yeah, you know. Could be better, but I'll take what I got. No, fuck. It's tied. With less than a minute. Quad damage. I don't even know what that means. But he gave me that option, so I'm taking it. Okay, come here, you son of a bitch. Oh, come on.
Shit.
Yes,
Fuck.
yes,
God
yes.
damn it.
30 seconds left. Come get me, biche. Come get me, biche. I'm waiting for you.
You killed me.
Yeah, but you're coming back.
Why am I coming back? Are we still playing?
Yeah, it's not to 5.
Oh, okay.
It's for the next 16 seconds. You have an opportunity to tie it up, but I don't see that happening, so you would die.
You're above me.
Yeah, I am. Remember that. Know your role.
Top. You're on top.
Check my privilege.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Make me a sad boy.
Haha. Well, I failed my objective of finish with a kill-death ratio of at least 2.0.
Damn, I still got a shit ton of money for that. Fuck.
Damn, 12,000. Yeah, that was well worth my time.
I got 8. That's nice.
Splat.
It's a good loser consolation prize.
See, none of these are too exciting. These are all made by Rockstar. It was just
First game to make you cry. Go.
Shenmue.
Really?
Yep.
That long?
That long.
That
long
very
ago?
emotional, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
1991. I'm 11 years old.
Yep.
I beat Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Huh.
I cry.
I didn't cry until I was practically adult. Like, other than a skinned knee and...
I guess I'm just super emotional.
You were considerably more emotional. Oh, don't be sorry for it.
I really am, dude. Shit will fuck me up. Real life won't fuck me up, but media will fuck me up.
I'm more like that now. Like if somebody's a really good Anne Hathaway in Les Mis.
Oh god damn it! I was sobbing so hard, trying to hold it in.
Yep.
I can't even think about it. I'm tearing up. Jesus Christ! I'm the worst person in the world. Fuck.
If you think that's good, you should definitely watch the 25th anniversary of it and Samantha Barks do her rendition of All Alone. Oh my god. She genuinely cries on stage and it's so sad. That's why I love musicals. Like, musicals just hit you right in the fucking feels and then stomp on it for a little while.
Yep. That's very true. You know what, for me though, it's gotta be like, musicals are kind of weird for me, because like in some musicals I'm very much a dude and like this fucking stupid, and then other ones like just get me and hold me by the balls and say you're gonna cry now. So it just kind of depends.
Name one that you do like.
Have you ever seen Candide?
Candide. I do not believe so.
It's really good. It's kind of a comedy too, but at the same time it's very poignant. I don't know. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
What? I didn't do that. That was the other guy behind me.
Of course. Like, I mean, I love musicals in general. Like, my first experience with them was Sound of Music. Because my mother was also into musicals. So I got a good mixture of horror and musicals. my favorite one that I've seen live, the actual performance, is definitely Book of Mormon. That is Matt and Trey at their best.
See that.
You should. If you get an opportunity, it's well worth whatever the ticket price is. And I rarely say that because I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to paying money for things that things that I can sometimes get for free by sometimes illegal methods. Yeah, I picked the wrong fucking car for this thing. This Cadillac Escalade, or not Escalade, Cadillac piece of shit. Does not work well. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, you got this one.
Maybe I could fuck up because some of these AI is kind of crazy.
Like, I think the only musical that my wife and I disagree on is Oklahoma. She doesn't like it, and I just love how over the top and silly it is.
I don't like people from Oklahoma, so I'm gonna watch that.
It has nothing to do with
sorry to any viewers who are from Oklahoma, but you're terrible.
What do you...
You're probably great, I'm sorry.
Is there a girl that's from Oklahoma? Did she hurt you? Do we...
No, it's just like, it makes me think of the Grapes of Wrath and the Dust Bowl, and I hate that. I really hate John Steinbeck a lot.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes buzzing up the bay. I was actually almost auditioned for the... I did a little bit of acting in theater, but I never did musical theater. And I always wanted to, even though I really don't have a good singing voice at all.
I bet, you know what? I bet you could train your voice to be amazing. You have a really cool voice.
Probably could. I appreciate that. I probably could. I haven't done it. Like, I have such a hard time holding a note at any octave. I still like singing, but I realize that it's bad. I guess that's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to getting drunk with you and us doing karaoke. Because I have fun doing it. I have a lot of fun doing it. God damn it.
I waited for you to show up, and then I went through the finish line.
What a dick. But no, I mean, I have a blast doing it. The last time I did karaoke, I did it to my strengths and just did Johnny Cash. Because
I bet that sounded great.
And I could do that. I was very drunk, so I can't quite remember.
If Joaquin Phoenix can do it, you can.
He couldn't, though. That's the problem. That's the main reason I still haven't finished that movie yet.
Come on, he did all right.
They should have had him lip sync.
He did all right. I was okay with him doing it.
I think the only time that I've seen a somewhat biopic of a person imitating a better singer in that scenario would be Beyonce as Etta James in Cadillac Records, which I still hadn't seen the movie. I've just heard the soundtrack. And Beyonce did a good job. I've never been a huge fan of Beyonce.
Fair. She's an actual singer, though.
Yeah, hence my issue with putting non-singers in singing roles. That's what fucked me up about pretty much the entirety of Les Mis. Mainly Russell Crowe, because fuck Russell Crowe.
But come on, he was comically hilarious.
I didn't want comically hilarious, though. Javert is my favorite.
Really fun. Oh, fuck your goddamn Zestra. God fucking damn it. This is the Russell Crowe of levels. This is my Les Mis.
Javert is one of my favorite characters, not in all fiction, but at least in musicals, because he's so much depth.
Did you watch the Liam Neeson one?
I did not, because it was not a musical, and the story's not that deep to me.
Well, they changed the ending too. That sucked.
Oh.
But yeah, they changed it for the worse too. But
give me spoilers. I'm fine with that.
As Russell Crowe was really good.
Give me spoilers. What happened in the non-musical version of Les Mis? I'll never watch.
He winds up living and like walking away happy. Jean Valjean. Like, that should not be. He should just be sad all the fucking time.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve to be happy.
They should add a scene where they kill his dog.
Yeah. Just kick him in the nuts a couple times.
Kick him in the nuts, kill his dog, file his taxes wrong, just do something terrible to him.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
He's flying faster than me.
Because I am good at this.
I hate planes in this game.
They fly amazingly. It's so good. It's better movement than Bloodborne.
So Super Nintendo games that made me cry. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past was the first. Secret of Mana was second. actually made me sob at the end, because that came out of nowhere and it ripped my heart out, left it on the floor, cried, and then Chrono Trigger fucked my shit up.
I have only played one of those 3 games.
Secret of Mana is good. You would like that. It's like Legend of Zelda, but Squaresoft.
Oh god, you're gonna hate this here in a second.
I already hate it now. What are you talking about?
It gets worse. Oh god, nope, don't fly into the water. Nope, don't fly into the rocks either. Ooh, I just skimmed some rocks.
Metroid Prime flying levels.
God, fucking Metroid
Oh
Prime.
god, there's an antenna! Shit!
Yep.
Make it through the thing. Did you do it? Did you do the thing?
Oh, I'm still going. I'm good.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself, my dead body. Shit!
You don't get any additional points if your corpse makes it to the
I should be
checkpoint.
streaming this. I had someone comment on my video last time.
Oh, you did?
They were like, this is the best. Yeah, this is the best thing ever. You should get more subscribers. Sub, dude. I'm like,
oh, that's nice.
That was nice. It was very nice. And then in my first, what's funny? My first reaction was, so you're gonna make this a job for me, huh? You're gonna make me perform, you son of a bitch, whoever you are.
I am not your
Random
monkey.
person who uses letters for words.
Yeah, dickhead.
I'm sure he's very lovely.
Probably so. That's very nice. I like that. I like when YouTube works out for the best, which is rare.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of like that it doesn't take on as hard as Twitch does, because I don't want to do what Twitch is, like weird culture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a totally different world. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had way too many young kids follow my shit both on Twitch and YouTube, but more so on Twitch, and like to a creepy extent. Like, why don't you play video games with me? Like, I want to play video games. Why aren't you doing, like the kid that you had on the other night when you were streaming and I was watching you, where he was like, oh hi, I'm on YouTube, I see myself in the window. Like, that was cute. I'm fine with that. But yeah,
he's alright.
Fucking
he's 11. Good for him. Good
age.
Still,
yeah.
It's like right before life starts getting disappointing.
Yeah, right when your balls drop.
I fought hard not to say that to him. Like,
yeah,
in like 2 years, your life's gonna be shit.
Yeah, then after a few more, it'll be alright, but it'll still be kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's downhill from here, kid.
I don't like interacting with children. They bother me.
It's a little weird. That's how I know we're okay.
Yeah.
We hear kids and we go, oh.
Yeah. I should be interacting with adults. Then I can talk about boobies and not feel weird.
Yeah, adults who want like consensual things.
Yeah, like, preferably.
Like conversation.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yep, I like both of those quite a bit. In fact, at the same time, I'm all about it. I don't know. Have you ever done the dirty talk thing? I mean, we don't have to get into extreme details. So it's something that you like. I can tell by your answer.
Phone and text. I have done both.
Really? It always feels awkward to me. Like, extremely awkward to me. It never feels sexy.
That.
Like, I mean, I think
it's direct. Okay, so I'm gonna like put you out on the spot here.
All right.
I think it's directly related to your inability to have imagination-fueled things. We've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about you needing the visual element.
Preferring it, definitely.
Things. Yeah. Like, I am super imaginative, and I can just, like, I can stop right now and just go to town on myself.
Well, I could as well. It would just be more, to me, it would be more fun having a visual stimulant involved with. Because, I mean, every now... Go ahead.
It's like the Dark Souls of my penis is a challenge.
I don't know how to answer
that.
It's
really hard. And I have to, like, do it without any visual stimuli. That's the challenge. I gotta beat this, get my own trophy.
Like, I don't know. To me, do I think it hurts my ability for...
Sorry, my dumb picture was great.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I see you kind of humping a bridge there. Quite enjoyable. I can definitely see that because I go for convenient convenience in a lot of situations where I could spend more time going deeper into it. I mean, I still believe that I am a creative person, but to me, masturbation specifically has gotten to the point where it's not even about, I'm not going for the best necessarily. I'm just getting the poison out, so to speak. It's just kind of...
I've been there, I know that.
Yeah, it's the brain. I am ready to relax. It is my downer. It feels good. It's a dopamine rush, and I don't need much more from it. Splatty. Oh, is that it?
Masturbation's weird. It's like you can do that when you're at your lowest and at your best.
Mm-hmm.
For both reasons.
No, I do it all the time. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. To me, the people who don't masturbate, I mean, don't in general masturbate, are kind of weird to me. I know it shouldn't be.
I mean, no, I think they're split in two categories. There are people who don't do it because, dirty, gross.
Mm-hmm.
That you need to like really review your life.
Yeah.
And maybe consider that it's not that bad. It's just you.
Or try being an adult.
Try being an adult. Exactly. Yeah. That's not a bad thing. I think there are people who don't do it because it's not for me. I think that's okay, because I think wanting to get off with other people in general, that's a good thing. You should always want to get off with other people. Always.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I believe that to properly have an enjoyable sexual experience, you need to know how your body works beforehand. And I'm still learning new things about myself, and I've been jerking off since I was 11.
Yeah.
As far as
I'm not saying people who they don't. I'm not saying that people who. I'm not talking about people who don't want to jerk off because, or whatever you do.
Yeah.
Flick a bean.
Sure.
Flog a dolphin. I
guess that's the thing.
They don't think it's gross. It's just that they would prefer to be with other people. That's fine. I mean, but like I'm talking about people who at one point were like, yeah, I did it, but I'd rather do this with somebody else because it feels better that way. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm fine with whatever. I mean, I'm not going to be one who dictates what somebody should and should not find enjoyable, especially when it comes to sex.
As long as it's consensual, you go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. I'm about to snipe a random woman in the head because it's GTA. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things I don't personally have an issue with, but it confounds me because I can't understand it. Like, asexuals. I mean, I understand everybody's chemically different. I understand that. But biologically, we have a need. It's not even a want. It is a need to procreate. And even if you can fool your body into saying, okay, yeah, we're definitely procreating, even though I have a condom on right now, I'm just trying to fuck, have a good time. I just don't understand that. And I mean, it could be a chemical imbalance or whatever like that. Like, the gays, that's a joke.
It's mechanical. Or it's Morrissey's fault. One of the two. Morrissey inspires a lot of people not to have sex.
God, I can only imagine. Yeah,
he claims he's asexual, is what I'm saying.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's just one thing. I understand every other kink. I even understand horrible shit. I understand why people fuck kids, and that's disgusting in so many regards.
I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad for pedophiles. That's gotta be the worst burden on earth. Hey, I'm attracted to kids. Fuck me, shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I've still looked for studies to see if it is on the whole, because it's going to be different for different people because they're fucking human, and humans are always proving people wrong when you're trying to put them in a box. But if for the majority of people, if it is in fact a kink, or if it is a chemical imbalance to where they don't understand that they're supposed to be sexually attracted to adults. And it's got to be a mental issue. The same way people said, oh, well, that person who mowed down those 200 people, yeah, he has mental issues. No shit. Because normal people don't kill people unless if there's...
They pay their taxes and go to the grocery store. That's it.
Exactly. Humans, for the most part, are very boring. As far as that goes, on the grand scheme of things, especially. Like,
that's what I strive for.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at mediocrity. I mean, I've got it down to a science for the most part.
I'm the mediocrity Olympics, sir.
Yeah, you do yoga, so you're kind of interesting.
That's pretty good. I like my hamstring stretch.
Yeah, I like laziness. I like sloth. I'm very good at that sin.
I'm like that when I'm not doing yoga or running or boot camp.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I like to exercise my mind more so than my body. Because that doesn't make me sweat.
I'm going to use that.
You should.
On somebody one day.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the truth, unfortunately. It's one of those situations where I absolutely adore learning about people. Like, even if it's something, like, I want to talk to a true Trump supporter that has the mental capacity to have a conversation. Because I want to understand. Go ahead.
I heard a dude on NPR the other night who was talking about Trump, and he was very coherent.
Really?
About the whole thing. Yeah, he was really cool about it. And it wasn't even that. He was talking about how people know that Trump's full of shit, but that he is so incredibly honest and raw about what he talks about that it entrances people.
Oh, yeah.
And it's refreshing because people are really just mad at the status quo. They're not mad at, the inequity of everything. They're just mad at people just lying and just, like, bullshitting the shit out of them all the time, politician-wise. And it's a breath of fresh air to hear someone say what they mean.
I can appreciate that.
And have it not feel like a rehearsed speech or stump speech, which stump speeches are stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck you, stump speeches. But yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, because, I mean, imagine you have two racists. One fully admits they're a racist. I'm not saying Donald Trump is a racist. He may be, I don't know. But you have two racists sitting there. One is openly and honestly admits they're a racist. The other person is a racist, but no, that's horrible. Nobody should do that. But then calls, every minority any horrible and hateful thing they can behind closed doors. What is the difference in between those two people? I would say I would respect the person who's a little bit more honest, open and honest, because I like people who wear their horribleness on their sleeve, because then I know I don't have to mess around with them. Like, I don't have to be around you, but it's whenever I'm hanging out with people that I think I know, it's like, oh man, those black people, they're at it again. It's like, are you fucking serious? Like, if I would have known that you were like this, then we would not be here right now having this conversation.
At least, like, in that case, you're like, you're terrible, but at least you're honest about it.
Yeah.
That's refreshing.
I think so, and especially with politics, because we are so accustomed to just people bullshitting us and telling whatever special interest group exactly what they want to hear. It's fucking boring, and that's the main reason I have no interest in politics anymore, because nobody's got the balls to stand up and say, you know what, this is fucked up. I would like to change this, but I can't, because I really am not going to be harnessing that much fucking power if I win the presidency of the United States. If somebody was open and honest, I would appreciate the shit out of that. As far as that goes, even if they were opposed to what I'm interested in politically, which isn't much, as I said before. The closest thing I am to is a libertarian, but there's no true libertarian anymore. Or if they are, they have zero chance. Pretty much people's rights, individual freedoms. I like it. I like the idea of it. It's not perfect.
You like it a lot?
I like it. I like it a good amount. But it's just like communism. It's not a real thing in America. It's just it's a buzzword now more so than anything else. Because we will never have a libertarian or a Green Party or anything other than a Republican or a Democrat in any major office. It is that we have a two-party system, and the two parties just bicker with each other, and that's what they do. That's what they're good at. As far as actually getting shit done, like, I don't have an issue with Obama, but in the same circumstance, I didn't have that big of an issue with Bush either. I mean, they're figureheads. They are there to look pretty in front of a camera more so than actually truly doing things. Obama didn't kill Osama bin Laden, even though I know some fucking crazy liberal people that say that he did. Not obviously not literally, but I mean, did Obama do good things? Yes. Did Bush do good things? Yes. They were in office when good things happened.
Child Left Behind was kind of shit.
Yeah, it was a bad idea, but I mean that kind of got started all the way back in Reagan's era, I believe, wasn't it? Or at least that idea. I kind of remember.
Reagan's terrible. He did the whole Operation Woods thing. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but once again, it wasn't just him. It's not like he rode the bus on that disaster plane, but he was the figurehead in that situation. I'm not a conspiracy theorist guy or anything like that, but I do believe that the way our government's set up, nobody has absolute power in our government. It is checks and balances. And unfortunately,
except the Bilderberger Group.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I. I'm just like bullshitting.
Oh, okay.
I do know what it is, but I'm too drunk to remember right now.
Some rich white people.
Yeah, it's always the rich white people doing things behind the curtains.
Yeah, man, I accept that. I mean, that's the whole thing. Is unlike other people who like to complain on the internet about how horrible things are, I accept it. I understand it. I know that no matter how upset I get, it's not going to change things. It's what I call my...
Life sucks. But if you can deal with the disappointment, you're going to be okay.
Yeah. I have what I call my personal nihilism, which isn't true nihilism, because there's really no such thing as true nihilism. And if there is, I don't want to hang around with those people. But, yeah, it's care about what you can change, which in most cases are very, very small things. Very small things.
I like that. That's very cool.
Yeah. But otherwise, the really big shit, you can be passionate about it. There's nothing wrong with being passionate about anything. Unless it's like killing babies. Then you probably should not be passionate about killing babies. But that's...
Babies are alright.
Yeah, well, they kind of suck, really. But you shouldn't kill them.
No.
So
they might be adults one day. That's fine.
That's going to be how I run for the president. Babies, you shouldn't kill them. I think it's a good stance, personally. Shouldn't fuck them either while we're at it.
Worst things out there. Don't kill babies.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of my whole thing. And that's why, like, whenever people are like, oh, did you hear that politics thing? No, I didn't. Or maybe I did. And I just can't be bothered. Like, I'm so interested in my local situation that I can't be bothered by things that are ultimately not going to change no matter how upset I am about them.
Man, you're making me think I shouldn't listen to NPR anymore.
I used to...
Down, man.
Well, NPR, they got some people on there with great voices.
They do.
And once again, I would never take anything away from anybody. I mean, if you want to have whatever political leaning and view and everything like that, just realize that when you think the other side is so full of bullshit, just look at yourself for a little while. Because as much as I dislike hardcore Republicans, I dislike hardcore liberals as well. I mean...
Making me a little shitty.
Yeah. Moderates, true moderates, which there aren't really a lot of them. It's just people who say something, trying to pretend like they're super cool on their side. Well, I'm a moderate Republican. That means I smoked weed once and I admit it. I'm really hip and cool. It's just silly to me. And I said, honestly, I'm 35 years old. I have a family, a small family, 3 cats and a wife. And I pay my taxes. I do everything that I'm supposed to do, and that's what I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about keeping myself employed, which I am. I'm worried about making sure that me and my wife are in the best health we can be, which we are, I guess, maybe, hopefully. We need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I get that. What? Do you have insurance?
Yeah, I got pretty good insurance.
Get a fucking doctor.
I kind of do. I have a nurse practitioner. Like, it's close.
Go by the doctor. It's in your network. Just look at your paperwork.
Yeah, I could.
Sir.
I don't know. Everything appears to be working alright.
Could be working better, though.
We don't have bionic bodies yet, though, like the good ones.
Like ASX.
Yeah, possibly. I still haven't played that game. I own it. I've owned it for a long time.
I got it on the Wii U. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah? Huh. It looks like it could be interesting.
I'm sure the frame rate would make PC people cry, but whatever. I don't care.
See, I don't care about that. That's a more whiny bullshit.
Unless it's a slideshow, I don't give a shit. That's generally my rule.
I mean, if something...
Houses in the hills are expensive.
Yeah, they are. I mean, if something dips down to like 5 frames a second, yes, I have an issue with that. Unless it's Mega Man, and then Mega Man does that occasionally. I know that. But otherwise, oh my god, it won't hit a solid 60 frames per second, 1080p, fucking blah blah blah. Does that really affect your enjoyment of a game that much? And first off,
the perfection of a game until it's 60 FPS. I don't give a fuck.
And first off, they don't know that unless they're running bitch marking equipment. I'm sorry. With glasses, I have pretty good vision, and I can't tell most of the time.
You're blind if you can't tell. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
Physically handicapped if you cannot see 60 FPS.
I think you're also Hitler, I believe. If you go by most people, it's literally Hitler.
You know what? You know what kind of upsets me about our hobby?
What's that?
Is the idea that you are a lazy gamer if you don't take the responsibility to build a PC.
Bullshit.
I have seen that argument
so
many times. How are you lazy about not being serious about a pastime that is essentially you wasting your life?
Mm-hmm. Unless you are playing video games in attempts to make video games, or become a journalist or something like that, you're doing something that in some way is going to benefit you later on in life, which good hand-eye coordination, it does not count.
And if you're like the 1% of people who has the miracle voice and personality to make streaming a viable living,
yeah,
you shut the fuck up. It's a waste. This is a waste of time. I'm driving around in a car looking for virtual property right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking to murder people.
I'm sure I'm sub 60 FPS. You know what? It doesn't make a fucking difference.
It really doesn't.
This makes a difference. This is stupid. This is a dumb thing. I could be reading a book and improving my mind, but I'm not. I'm dicking around. I'm having a good time talking to you.
Well, theoretically, if you're reading a fictional book, you're going to be expanding your mind about as much as playing a video game.
Well, I know which books to read to expand my mind beyond some things.
Yeah, but Michio Kaku is very hard to understand sometimes. I love him though. He is my favorite.
He's so cute. His little white hair.
He really is.
His cheeks.
I think he just got a bad PR person. He could have been the next Neil deGrasse Tyson, but he just didn't have the PR.
Are people mad at him for something? Why would they be mad at him?
They were mad at him about something, and I don't remember what it was. It was something about...
probably because he's not at 60 FPS.
Probably. He's not 1080p, fucking...
Not 1080p. But he figured out the math. You know what you need to do to get by in life? 30 FPS.
Yep, that's all you need. I'm fine with 24 frames per second, because you know what? Most movies are in that. And I'm totally fine with that. If it's good enough for a movie, it's good enough for fucking video games.
Yeah, it's a weird thing for me that people like, and like it's like this weird, like, you know, like you're violating their civil rights.
Yeah,
not giving them that. It's what?
Well, that goes into our conversation, I believe, from last night. It's people that they write off their entire identity on their hobbies. Like, this is who I am. I'm a gamer. And everything gaming is related to me, and it offends me if...
I hate that term so fucking much now, you have no idea.
It's silly. It's really silly that I play video games, so therefore I'm a thing. No, I play video games because I'm lazy. And I like to escape from my current life occasionally, and that's how I do it.
I could be doing other things.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably be doing... I mean, I am not mentally handicapped under any circumstance. I could probably be doing something very good for myself and others right now, but I'm not.
You're very coherent.
Yeah, I try. That actually took quite a few years, because like you, I don't know how deep your accent was. Like, every time I hear Texas, I am expecting like a cartoon Texas accent. But no, I was born and raised with a very southern accent, and I have gone out of my way over the years to get...
drawl.
I do, and there's no getting over that, but it's not... I have evolved above white trash accent, in my opinion. And I hate to say that, because people's accents in no way dictate how intelligent they are. But that is how they're viewed. So, and I was worried about that.
They do color the perception.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing. Is one thing I've learned is I have learned that first impressions in a lot of situations are very important. So I want to be... I mean, I'm a weird-looking fucker. There's nothing I can do about that. That's who I am.
You're adorable. You're like a living Pooh Bear.
Kind of.
Look at your cheeks, sir.
That's kind of how you draw me. In fact, I'm very fluffy. I like that. But yeah, I mean...
My inspiration for your drawing was your waterfall picture.
Oh. I don't know which one that is, but...
The one where you're naked and you fell down a waterfall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Just burned in my mind.
I've
the best way possible.
Lost 20 pounds since then.
How many?
20.
Good job, dude. That was like a month ago. Holy
No,
fuck.
that was November, October, November, I
A
think.
month and a half ago.
Well, I dramatically changed my diet since then. Unfortunately, I'm kind of at my area to where nothing's happening now. It's just like, nope.
The plateau.
Yeah, I know if I go to the gym more often, that will go away, but god damn am I bored, or lazy. And with my shift lately, it's impossible to go on the days that I would usually want to go. Because the whole thing is my whole thing is on my days off, I want those to be my days off. If I gotta work, then I might as well go ahead and work out on those days as well.
I'll tell you something that helps me.
What's that?
You never regret working out.
Yeah, that's true.
You never do. It sucks when you want to wind up and do it, but once you do it, you're like, I don't care if that was pretty okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's just getting to that point. That's always...
Fucking do it. Get angry at yourself. Punch yourself in the balls. And then jump on the treadmill. It's great.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I've decided
I didn't want to do yoga today, and I did it.
That's good. Well, you also had something to look at.
Yeah.
Like, if there was like a nude gym that I could go to, oh my god, I would go all the time.
That's a great idea.
That is a really good idea. I need to do that.
Idea. There would be a lot of people into nude gyms.
I need some capital to get that fucking going. Although you would need some serious fucking security though, and that would suck.
You would need to be in it. Where are you at? You're in North Carolina.
Yep, one of the most populated cities though. One of the most liberal populated cities in North Carolina.
You might be able to get away with that.
It's still North Carolina though.
It is.
So it would probably have to fall under strip club rules to where you can't be anywhere around a church, you can't be anywhere around a school, you can't be anywhere around everything in the world. Which, because God forbid somebody sees a sign to where you're advertising nude people. I will never get Puritan morality. It makes no fucking sense.
You know, they honestly fucked up this country, and it's like, what, 200 years of them just fucking shit up? 200 years, what am I thinking?
No, more than that. No, how long have we been here? I think we had our bicentennial during my lifetime, I think.
1492, Columbus. Okay, so we go back that way. 1600s, Puritans did shit. What did Thanksgiving happen first?
November 24th.
Embarrassing myself on the internet. I should know history.
Why? It doesn't benefit us in any way. especially when we can Google search it.
Help us on internet streams where we're talking about history, that's for sure.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about history. Let's talk about boobs some more.
Anyway, the Pilgrims came in 100 BC and they fucked our shit up.
Exactly, and they rode dinosaurs.
Their puritanical ways.
That's just my whole thing, because most people don't even believe in half the shit, but as a society, we're like, oh yeah, we can't have them gays marry. That'd be horrible, even though most people don't really give a shit. Most people,
I think a lot of people, it's a vocal minority that talk up against gay people. It's like...
And that's what it is. I mean, it really is the few people that take religion seriously, because most people don't. I talk to a handful of religious people. Nobody really believes in all that shit. It's just something that makes them feel better about themselves.
It's part of being a clique. That's all it is. Clique mentality.
Pretty much, yeah. And yeah, that's another thing I can't get behind. But if it brings you happiness and you're not fucking with me or fucking with others, so be it. I think there's a lot worse things in the world.
Yeah. Just be consensual in everything you do.
Pretty much. It's not that hard. I mean, just be a decent human being.
Wait, I take that back. Be consensual and have the ability to be consensual as an adult. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For you, pedophiles.
Yeah, preferably. Yeah,
or any holes for that matter.
Yeah. Yes. See, that's one thing that I want to learn more about, in all honesty, because unfortunately, it's a lot more common than I ever thought it was, as far as people being taken advantage of when they're children sexually. Because I never was aware of that as a child. I mean, that's something you don't talk about, first off. So friends who it did happen to, I mean, it's not like we fucking hung out and had a beer at 21 years old and said, oh, you know what happened to me? I got fucked in the ass by my uncle.
It's the worst thing I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it happens, and it happens so often, which is very sad. Like, which kind of has me curious to think. I mean, how many actual pedophiles there are out there, and if it's that common of a thing. And unfortunately, it seems like it is. Like that's the whole thing that I'm hoping beyond hope. So many of these kids that I see that are into like young girl anime don't get into that doesn't translate to real life when they get older. I really hope it doesn't. But I don't know. I mean, and I said I hate to stereotype or whatever like that, but a lot of those kids are creepy already, and they don't really have a good foundation on what is and what is not socially okay. And I'm going off of a very small subset here. I'm not going to lie. There's a handful that I've encountered through the groups online that I think they could be fully regular adults, but they have this childlike quality that I don't think is a mental disorder, but I think it's repeated at
to grow up.
Yeah. A Peter Pan type thing. And that seems really dangerous.
I kind of agree. Until they cross the line, though, I don't care.
No, I mean, I don't want any...
it's gross. That's fine. That's me. I don't have to deal with it. Whatever. Just don't do anything weird.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
anime, baby chicks, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing as well. If somebody's a pedophile and never actually acts on it, so be it. As long as you're not... As long as you are not looking and therefore making a market necessary for child pornography, then if you're just doing it to pictures, you're technically not doing anything wrong as far as I'm concerned. And that goes into the old morality question that I've had a few times with people about the idea of incest. Morally, I have absolutely zero issues with incest as long as it's not for having a child. If there's a possibility...
Yeah, genetically, that's a bad idea. That's kind of...
Well, mentally, it's probably a very bad idea to do because, I mean, where are you at mentally if the only person that you're willing to have sex with, or even a person that you are willing to have sex with, is, in fact, a blood-related relation to you. But under the same circumstance,
I like get out more at that point.
I think so, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not talking about like the incredibly rare situations of, oh, I met this chick online, or met this chick online, she's totally hot, and oh, come to find out after we banged 10 times that, oh yeah, she's my sister. I'm sure those are incredibly, incredibly rare, if it has in fact ever happened, which it probably has. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the world's full of weirdness, so I wouldn't doubt that at some point in time that it has in fact happened. But yeah, it's not for me. But I mean, say homosexual incest. If it's totally consensual under two people, I got no problems with it. I mean, it's still got the gross factor to it, but gross factor by no means, as far as I'm concerned, equates into morality, at least in that situation. Like, do I think somebody should be arrested for banging a family member consensually? No. Gross, something you might not want to pass around too much. But yeah, I don't have an issue with it, I guess. But there's so much. I mean, this is such a hypothetical situation here, because I think in a lot of situations, whenever incest happens, it's rarely consensual. I would have to imagine. It's usually somebody taking advantage of another person for their own gains. In that respect, I can't imagine two people. I mean, you have a sister. I mean, I have a brother. I don't think either one of us imagine ever having any type of sexual thoughts about them at all. Nope. Just because it doesn't feel right. I mean,
yeah, genetically that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's once again something we're programmed with, is biologically, we're not supposed to fuck our bloodline because it ends up bad. So yeah.
3 eyes.
Which that could be neat, but something tells me you wouldn't have any major organs either. You get 3 eyes, but you don't have heart now. Congratulations. Enjoy that. So yeah,
a bloodborne thing now. Good job.
Yeah. Oh God, you get a bad infection. Shooting people at the military base, because why not?
I'm looking for houses. I want to buy.
I haven't looked at the really expensive houses. I
want to live high on the teat, and all these houses are expensive as fuck.
How much money do you have now?
Sir, I found a fruit stand. Oh my God!
Go away from your natural urges, sir.
I can't. There's no one here. I should work it. Fuck off.
Oh, James.
Go set up shop. There's a chair I can sit in.
Oh,
please edit this out. Go leave it the fruit stand.
That's fine.
It's a noble profession.
People were thinking that already.
Fuck.
I probably shouldn't be shooting SWAT members, but you know what? It's GTA. It's just kind of what you
do. Yeah.
It's amazing what it takes.
6 warrants and gone all the way around the city yet?
6 warrants?
Or 6, whatever the...
Stars?
Stars.
I have not. It's so hard to get all stars on this. Like, literally, I stole a jet from a military base and terrorized the city and still didn't get full stars.
You gotta kill a lot of cops. Noticed.
I killed a whole bunch of civilians.
You gotta kill the popo.
They shoot back though. I try to avoid them.
So you get them warrants though. Those sweet warrants.
I suppose so. What else? What else is there to talk about? Yeah, we need to do this movie thing. You come up with a movie that I need to watch. You have yours.
Okay, I have my 3 favorite Hitchcock movies. I'm gonna give you a choice. Based on title alone, I want you to pick one.
Okay.
3 movies.
Alright.
You've got North by Northwest.
Alright.
You've got Rear Window.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Vertigo.
mean, critically, I've heard...
one of them is very cerebral, like really mindfucky, so keep that in mind.
Let's see here. We'll say Rear Window, because that's one that I believe I should watch.
I think that one would be best, honestly.
Okay. Well, then that is a thing we shall do. Just have to figure out a way of... Right now, we'll just do it for funsies. And, maybe
what am I watching?
You're watching Jackie Brown.
I feel like I'm getting off easy. I want to watch that.
Good. Then you should. And we should talk about it, because it is still my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. And I'll be curious to see what you think. I have a great nostalgia for black exploitation movies. As far as that goes, it's some of the first things that I jerked off to when I was young.
That's a warm feeling.
Yeah, it's nice. There's a bunch of nostalgia for it. And especially Pam Grier, because, oh my fucking god, Pam Grier.
Them titties, yo.
Them everything. I mean, that woman...
She's very pretty.
Not so much recently, but yeah, she still had an amazing body in Jackie Brown.
She has feelings.
I know, but she's not going to be watching this. I feel confident that she is not our core demographic in this situation. The fact that I haven't had anybody come on at all this entire time. I highly doubt Pam Grier's waiting for the VOD.
I think you'll really like Rear Window.
I hope so.
It's about something close to your heart, voyeurism.
I do like voyeurism. Consensual voyeurism.
And the consequences of voyeurism.
See, that's the whole thing. At this point in time, watching some of these movies, I know that I've seen movies that have used the same premise, so it's going to be awkward. It's going to be very awkward seeing the original after I've already seen a take on it. Because I got that same thing with, like, my wife, her favorite version of Les Mis is the 10th anniversary with Colm Wilkinson. I think Colm Wilkinson sounds like an old man dying when he sings. He still has a cool voice, but when compared to Alfie Boe, which is the Jean Valjean from the 25th anniversary, who is a classically trained operatic singer, there is no comparison.
You're saying names that I don't know, and I'm still impressed.
Look,
cool.
I have a boner for whenever somebody moves me, especially with music, I can remember names. Otherwise, I can't remember fucking names to save my life. Like, I'm so horrible with actors and actresses. Like, I'm good with character names from movies. Like, let me see how much I can respect. I know you're gonna know who this is. Navin R. Johnson. Tell me what movie that's from.
Navin R. Johnson?
Oh, you... Navin.
Oh, Naveen?
No, Navin R. Johnson. It was from, I would say, if not my favorite comedy of all time, top 3. By far. So think about... Navin R. Johnson is the title character in Steve Martin's The Jerk.
I haven't seen The Jerk in a really long time.
It is so good. It is by far one of my favorite comedies of all time.
A special purpose movie?
Yep.
I remember quotes more than I remember that. That's your favorite comedy?
It's one of my favorite comedies. It's Steve Martin at his best before he went all to shit.
I was thinking about this before we started doing stuff. My favorite comedy is probably Ghostbusters.
Really? I like Ghostbusters. I don't like Ghostbusters 2, but I like Ghostbusters.
No, Ghostbusters 2 is terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Against humanity.
It's pretty bad.
It's like the mirror image of Ghostbusters being good is Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, that's about right. You're actually one of the few people that agree with me. Actually, I've got one controversial opinion when it comes to sequels. A movie that I enjoy more than the original that I've never heard anybody agree with me on, and that is Gremlins. I really prefer the sequel because it's just so over-the-top stupid.
See, I won't agree with you entirely, but I will say that I love both movies. Like, I really do. They're both really good. I'm sorry.
To me, Gremlins 2 is that much better, knowing that, of course I'm going to forget the fucking director's name now. Joe Dante? Maybe?
Yes. Joe Dante.
Okay.
Yes.
The fact that he hated it. He did not want to do it under any circumstance. He told the studios... It was, but it was a big fuck you to the studios. It was a B movie. It was a very, very well shot. It was a very, very over the top B movie. It was just missing tits was the only thing that it didn't have into it to pretty much bring everything together. But it was so good.
Had girl gremlin tits in it.
Yeah, it did. I almost had an opportunity to get a full size version of that gremlin, and I didn't.
Man.
It was $250, and I was like, I shouldn't do that.
That's a weird thing to spend $250 on. I will agree.
Now, given if
but
it was,
Gremlins 2 is a solid fucking movie.
Yeah,
you
I think it's great.
You can't hate Gremlins 2. It's good.
It's so much fun. Like the first one, I love Gremlins. The first one's great, even though it has some very weird fucking parts. Like to this day, the Santa Claus story is so weird and out of place in that movie, but I love it. It's so fucking strange. Phoebe Cates.
The thing that Gremlins 2 did that I thought was amazing is that it managed to tell a good sequel story, and in a very bitter, sarcastic way, poke fun at Gremlins at the same time.
Oh yeah,
and it did it effortlessly, and it was hilarious because of it. When like Leonard Maltin comes out and bitches about the movie Gremlins inside Gremlins 2,
exactly,
I fucking died laughing. You know, it was really good.
And fucking Hulk Hogan threatens the Gremlins because they take the movie down. That is just amazing.
I know, it's so good. And Christopher Lee, I swear to God, young man, I'll never commit crimes against humanity again, or where the fuck he says. It's fucking great.
I think Robert Stack was in that as well. I can't remember.
Oh, he probably was.
Probably.
That was when Unsolved Mysteries was at its height. Everybody was in that who was popular at that time. Remember the Batman symbol from the Bat Gremlins?
Yeah. Okay. Here's how I'll know if you're actually an awesome person or I've been incorrect this entire time. Airplane or not Groundhogs, they Caddyshack.
That's tough. That's really hard for me. But
that's a good
I will
start.
say the movie that is put together better and flows a lot better is Airplane.
I will agree with you. Caddyshack I absolutely adore. It's by far one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Yes.
But Airplane is perfect.
Like you can tell that in Caddyshack, and they even talk about it in all the all the directors bullshit, that it was supposed to be about the caddies, and then by the way, we got stars, we should probably use them. Let's just fuck these caddies. Let's just talk about the stars.
Oh, exactly. The caddies were boring as shit, so I'm really glad that didn't happen.
But no, Airplane is very put together.
That's the funny thing is, almost every movie it parodies I've never seen, and that the fact that it's still so funny and still so good is amazing to me. As far as that goes,
I knew Ethel Merman from the Muppet Show as a kid, and I remember laughing at that joke so fucking hard because thinks he's Ethel Merman, and it's like it's fucking Ethel Merman. I know, saw her in Muppets. It was hilarious.
Nice. All right, one more question that I have an incredibly hard time with since we're still on comedies, and I think we've had a brief conversation about this before. I can't remember because old man memory. Young Frankenstein or Blazing Saddles?
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, we did have this conversation.
Yeah, you were disappointed in me last time too.
I can't. I can't blame you. Cleavon Little, Mel Brooks. That to me is a perfect comedy. It works out. It gives you every type of comedy you need. Everything from incredibly lowbrow to very highbrow comedy. It is one of the best out there. To me, Young Frankenstein was much more silly, but I think it was Gene Wilder at his best. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he was in both of them, and he was amazing in fucking both of them. He's never been not amazing.
Blazing Saddles has Harvey Korman. I love Harvey Korman so fucking much.
He's very good in that as well.
I actually like him better in History of the World Part 1.
now is
like,
Blazing
Saddles. My favorite
Saddles.
joke in that is like it's a shitty fucking pun.
Mm-hmm.
But when he's don't get saucy with me, Bernays, that was the fucking funniest joke.
To me, a pun can be done well if it's delivered appropriately.
And Harvey Korman does that so fucking well. Don't get saucy with me, Bernays. So good.
So, didn't you say that History of the World was your favorite Mel Brooks?
No, my favorite, and it's simply because, here's my thing with Mel Brooks. I think he's got great jokes.
Yep.
He does an amazing job with all his movies. They don't flow properly. None of them do. Like, you can see, like, there's these weird moments of, like, there should be a joke here, but we're just kind of hanging out with nothing. In all his movies, except for Spaceballs, which goes beginning to end, everything's a fucking joke. Perfectly paced. Everything.
Yeah. I mean, Spaceballs was good.
And, I recognize that the jokes aren't the best from his movies, but I appreciate that he got his shit together for Spaceballs. And I think a lot of that was Rick Moranis and Bill Pullman just, like, holding it together.
No, I mean, Rick Moranis was perfect in that. He's one thing that I'm really hoping to see again. There's rumors that, I know I've talked about this book before, Ready Player One, but there have been rumors that Spielberg thinks that he can get Rick Moranis to play a very small role, but it is essentially the Willy Wonka role of the movie.
I love Rick Moranis so much. I hope he does anything ever again.
Same
so
here,
good.
Except country music.
I like it. I like the Agoraphobic Cowboy was a really good album. I'm sorry.
I haven't listened to it. I'm just fucking around.
You should listen to it. You'd probably like it. It's hilarious.
Probably will. An old, tiny little Jew singing country music. That already sounds interesting.
A Canadian Jew singing country music.
Exactly. It's very appealing already. Yeah, I mean,
I knew him from SCTV first because I used to watch Nick and Hyde all the time as a kid.
See, I didn't get into SCTV until after I already got into SNL, and then I got out of SNL because it started getting really bad.
SCTV's a lot better. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes when they hit very well.
Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy and
Eugene Levy, I'm very 50-50 on. He can be amazing in a Christopher Guest movie, but I've seen him in a lot of shit. Like, Christopher Guest needs to come out with another fucking movie. His last one wasn't that great, unfortunately.
Which was the one he did last?
It was For Your Consideration, I believe. That was about they were making a movie, Home for Purenham.
Oh yeah, that wasn't that great. I remember
it wasn't, unfortunately. Everybody is so amazing in his movies that he does, and it's just such a shame. Like Best in Show, I think it's probably my favorite one because I'm not counting Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap technically wasn't his; it was Robert Redford's, I believe.
No,
or Robert something.
He plays. You know what's kind of funny is he plays Zooey Deschanel's dad in New Girl, and I can't think of his fucking name. Shit.
I'm pretty sure it's Robert something.
It's not Robert Redford.
No.
He's a big chubby dude.
Yeah, Robert something.
Robert Reitman.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Reitman?
Could be.
Reitman at least. Not Ivan Reitman.
No, Ivan Reitman did Star Wars, the good one. The best one, actually.
Didn't?
Ivan Reitman did... Who was that?
Ivan Reitman did Ghostbusters.
Oh. Who was it that did Star Wars fucking 2? Not episode 2, but the second one.
Reitman.
I thought that was Ivan Reitman for some reason.
It's making me mad.
Fuck it, I've got my phone right beside me. But I think I'm going to turn streaming off. Not just because nobody's watching, but... yeah, that needs to be its own show. Okay, go pee.